games happen on November 30th. The first game is the Portland Trailblazers beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 103-95. They finally won the game. And they're 6-12. Okay, they won 2 straight. Jeremy Grant, 13 points with 2 steals and a block. Shaedon Sharpe went off, 29 points with 4 threes, 10 rebounds, could not miss. Also added 5 turnovers. Malcolm Brogdon, we have to think about selling him high. Minutes is great, but Scoot Henderson playing 21 minutes, I think at some point Scoot is going to go up. That minute's got to go up. And Brogdon is going to lose a few minutes. Oh, there's also a Fernie Simons, right? They're not going to really play Brogdon all that much. So try to sell him if you can. His ranking is not that amazing, I think. 107th ranked player. Okay. On the season. Maybe, if you can get a top 80 player, just let's wait for a few more games. Maybe he has a couple good ones. Scoot Henderson, 7 assists is nice, but at this moment, you're better off not having him for sure. Maybe toward the end, he can put up some nice games, but not right now. So I will keep an eye on him. The most important thing is, he's just wait for him to get the minutes up first. For the Cavs, Donovan, 23 points with, wow. This year, 6 assists is great. We know what he does. A lot of points, a lot of threes. Free throws is good. 6 assists is also good here. And most importantly this year, he's averaging a lot of steals. 4 steals here is amazing. Darius Garland struggled a little bit with 8 turnovers, but ended up okay. Mobley, who's having a fantastic week. I believe he had a 7-block game the other night. He's a 28th ranked player still. No blocks here, added 2 steals, while Jared Allen added 6 offensive rebounds. Just pretty mediocre. Allen. Max Juice continued to put up some nice numbers, 1 3 and 2 steals. He's a must roster. His role on this team, I think, is being pretty much established. He's going to start. He's going to get 35 minutes. He's going to shoot a lot of threes, space the floor. And every once in a while, he can chip in those defensive stats. The next game is Detroit lost to the Knicks. Not really surprising. Detroit is just a mess, but at least this game is close and everybody got over 30 minutes. And wow, they actually benched Ausar Thompson. Wow. You don't drop him, you hold. It is a back-to-back. They're doing weird things. Jaden Ivey also came off the bench, while Kaden Hayes had an amazing game. 10 for 13, 23 points, a steal and block. I don't trust it. Isaiah Livers, they started him some for some reason. They're experimenting different lineups. No idea what's going on. Ausar Thompson is a hold. You do not drop him. Kate Cunningham, pretty good, 31 points, one of his better games, but they lost in the end anyway. Jalen Duren, 12 rebounds, 10 points, good field goal, no blocks here. He's a must roster. Isaiah Stewart, not really interested in him, even though he played over 30. It will be interesting to see what happens when Bogdanovic comes back, how they playing. The fact that they bench Ausar Thompson is no good. That is not a good sign. For the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 42 points, Julius Randle, 29. Both played amazing. Both just put up amazing counting numbers. And you can see the shot attempts. They combined for 45 shots, 88 shots total. So, and then you add up the fact that they both had 8 assists. So they're generating, 80% of their Knicks offense, pretty much. RJ played just 23. Is he a must roster? Probably not. Josh Hart, whenever Josh Hart has a great game, RJ's minutes is lower. That just seems to be the trend. Mitchell Robinson continued his amazing year, a steal and a block. His ranking is not that amazing because he's not getting that many blocks, but just the fact that the minutes is up there, and he's getting a lot of better, just not fouling, just getting a lot better and not fouling. Quentin Grimes, they always start him and just give him 20 minutes. Don't really know why. Just to space the floor a little bit in the first quarter to see if he gets hot. If he gets hot, playing him more minutes. Is that the coach's plan? The next game is the Pacers, of course. They score a lot of points, but when Miami drops 142, that's something. Tyrese Halliburton, what a game! What a game! This guy is amazing. 8 for 12 on the free throw line is the only. He's the third ranked player, and I don't think he's slowing down. And he's gonna be top 5 player in the years to come. 10 assists, 3 steals and block, 44 points. Just amazing, 6 threes as well. Bruce Brown did okay, and Miles Turner added 1 block and 9 rebounds. Miles Turner just safely top 30, top 40. With his 2 blocks a game. He chips in a bit. Everything else is fine. Obi Toppin had a great one, 25 points with 5 personal fouls in 33 minutes. He's really up and down. Same thing with Buddy Hield. These guys' minutes is up and down. I think Bruce Brown safely gets 30 minutes a night. Miles Turner gets like 25 to 30. So those guys' minutes are pretty stable while like everybody else is up and down. One day you get this minute, the other day you get more minutes. For the Heat, it's good to see that they're able to score this much. Right? Jimmy Butler, great game, 36 points, 8 for 20 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. And Bam, was he in some foul trouble? Or did he get hurt? Yeah, he's questionable. Okay. No wonder he only played 12 minutes, but it doesn't matter. They scored 142 points. They went with Kevin Love or Caleb Martin. They probably went small for a good stretch. And they did okay. Kyle Lowry, he is just, I know it's hard to believe, but his rankings is not bad. He's a 68th ranked player. We know that he's not even averaging 10 points. 4.4 assists, 1.3 steals. We know that Tyler Hero has been out. But maybe they do need Kyle Lowry 30 minutes a night. We'll see what happens with the minutes. But again, if you can trade him, do a 2-for-1 to get a better player, you always do it. Because, guys like Kyle Lowry, he may just lose a lot of minutes, or like he's okay not taking any shot, so he really hurts your points. But if you don't care about that, I think it's fine. If you're looking for threes, assists, and steals, he's really fine. Josh Richardson, 19 points is good enough. We can also stream him. He's been getting over 30 minutes, right? Sometimes they start Haywood Highsmith for matchup reasons. I guess he had 4 fouls. The next game is, So LaMelo, the news came out. LaMelo is going to be out multiple weeks. That sucks. Who is going to benefit? Terry Rozier. He took 25 field goals, 7 threes. Amazing game. Best game of the season. 37 points, 13 assists with 2 steals. PJ Washington came off the bench. 2 for 11, but that's okay. 2 threes, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. This is why PJ Washington is good. Even when the shots are not falling, this is still a very good line. Miles Bridges, meanwhile, putting up really solid numbers. 23 points again. And Gordon Hayward also. Like, at the moment, all these guys need to be rostered. Because they're getting minutes, they're putting up numbers. Mark Williams also somehow went 5 for 12. But 1 steal and 3 blocks, 12 rebounds. Yeah, they all play well. They scored 129 points. And, versus Brooklyn Nets, everybody ate a little. Team combined for 7 blocks and 6 steals. Brooklyn Nets, Mikal Bridges, 2 steals is nice, 22 points, but I'm still waiting for that game, right, where he drops 40 points or getting 5 steals. That hasn't come yet. And for a second round pick, that's kind of disappointing. We know a lot of guys draft him because, the efficiency, he's fairly efficient and he doesn't really miss any games. But I don't think this will do it. Mikal Bridges on the season, he is ranked 53rd. Yeah, he needs to do more. Claxton, huge game. 14 rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds, a steal and 2 blocks. Too bad they lost the game. They gave Dorian Finney-Smith 39 minutes. And look at that, Cam Thomas is back. And he scored 26 points in 25 minutes. He's definitely the best guy to, he could average 20 points coming off the bench, right? Good stuff. I think in category leagues, he's a must roster if you're looking for points, right? Probably is. Um, okay. Moving on, the Atlanta Hawks. Wow, another high-scoring game, and the road team won. Beat the home team by 2, 137, 135, and Trae Young went off 45 points, 14 assists. This is what this is why sometimes you need the superstar. You need your first round, second round player. 1 week to have a game like this that can really turn the tide. 45 points and 14 assists. That 14 assists really stands out with added 2 steals. Amazing versus the Spurs. Devontae Murray also had an okay game. Wow, amazing game actually. 5 steals against his former team, 24 points. But again, with Trae Young, the assist numbers is just low. Capella played okay, Okongwu, right? But they kept sharing the minutes. Sadiq Bey and Hunter, it's kind of just nothing new. While Bogdanovic, he is balling pretty hard. Came off the bench, get 20 minutes again. Bogdan, on the season, he's a 49th ranked player. Obviously, absolutely must roster. He's still, on the season, he's only averaging 27 minutes, but lately he's been averaging 30. So that 16-point average could even go up a little bit. And he's hitting 3 threes as well at 1.4 steals. He's having a good season. For the Spurs, Wembanyama, 2 steals and 4 blocks is great. 12 rebounds, 21 points. Pretty good game for him. Zach Collins had 7 assists. He's a must roster in my opinion as well. Just because he provides so many different categories. Jeremy Sochan, amazing game as well. 33 points, one of the best game of his season so far. Is he a must roster? That looks good. If he can put together a few games, try to sell high, because he's so up and down. And the minutes is also up and down. I'm surprised they give him 36 minutes because he plays so well. Most nights he gets 28, 29. Who knows? Sometimes he doesn't even get 25. Devin Vassell hit 4 threes. He's also a must roster just because he hits so many threes. He's fairly efficient. He scored a bunch of points. On a per game basis, he's a better player than Keldon Johnson. But Keldon Johnson get to start and get more minutes. Keldon Johnson also need to be rostered. But guys like Trey Jones, not really, right? The stat line doesn't look so bad. The next game is the Lakers lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder are just amazing. They're just good. They're blowing teams out. Third, 12-6, easy game for them. I think it might be a back-to-back for the Lakers, so they do have that excuse. AD, no blocks, but 14 rebounds, 31 points is fine. LeBron just did his thing. Both AD and LeBron, they're playing a lot of games this year. And it's good to see LeBron staying healthy as a 39-year-old. But where is this team going? They need to make a couple trades. D'Lo, the big 3, 10 assists is nice. 16 points, but not enough yet. Their bench got destroyed. It's specifically Austin Reeves. 20 minutes, he was a minus 23. Right? Obviously, LeBron also didn't play so well, minus 18 in his time. But versus a young, tall, long, athletic Thunder team, that's going to struggle. Jalen Williams, 21 points, 7 assists is great, 5 rebounds, and a block. Can't complain too much. Great efficiency, but the bigger problem with him this year is just he's not getting any defensive stats, which I think it would come at some point. We just, I don't know. I guess be patient. Shit, Holmgren played just 28 minutes because the blowout. Played all right. Can't complain. And Shea, look at that, 35 minutes, 33 points. He's just really good. Not only he put up fantasy numbers, he's actually really good in real life too. 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Josh Giddey is concerning. I know it's a blowout. Just 21 minutes, 14 points and 8 rebounds is okay, but he's been very underwhelming and he's dealing with some off the court stuff. Everything is compounding. So, yeah. What are you going to do with him? You can try to buy low if your team needs rebound and assist, but it's pretty concerning, I got to say, the stuff he's doing now. Lou Dort hit 2 threes, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Yeah, you could stream him, but he's definitely not a must roster. Moving on, we got 3 more games to talk about. The Utah Jazz lost to the Timberwolves 90 and 1 to 1 1 1 1 1. Timberwolves stays hot 14 and 4. All right. John Collins grabbed 12 rebounds. This Jazz team, man, they're just, when I look at their stat line, other than Walker Kessler, I know Lauren Markkinen has been out. Otherwise, his line is I kind of get excited looking at his line. But they started Ochai 36 minutes. Wow. 3 threes, 4 steals, 13 points. Pay attention to this guy. Because he's been getting a lot of minutes. Keontae George has been getting 32 minutes. Keontae George, last game, he didn't get this minutes. Same thing with Ochai. Is it a back-to-back? They're resting some of these guys, like Jordan Clarkson didn't play. And they still have Walker Kessler came off the bench, who put up a great line, 1 steal and 3 blocks in 26 minutes. So just a lot of question marks, to be honest. Simone played 34 minutes, 16 points, 5 rebounds. He's been getting a lot of minutes. So we could stream him. It seems like his minutes is most secure. But probably just wait for a few more games to see like how the minutes, like Colin Sexton gets 23, Taylor Horton Tucker gets 18, Kelly Olynyk gets 14. The minutes is all over the place. And then the next game, one guy gets 30. So it's hard to say. But another loss. This Jazz team, they're not going anywhere, obviously, this year. Just trying to develop young players, which I think Kessler could have a huge second half. For the Timberwolves, amazing game, like Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Wow. We got to pick him up. 20 minutes, 7 assists, 5 steals, and 2 blocks, 4 threes. Maybe he has a really bad game next game, but he's getting the minutes with Jaden McDaniels out. We have to pick him up. He's playing well, and he's getting a lot of defensive stats. And everybody get defensive stats on this team. 13 steals combined. And this game, Edwards didn't even play. Anthony Edwards did not even play. Amazing win. Troy Brown Jr. got 28 and Mike Conley got 29. Everybody chipped in. Guard did what they're supposed to do. And Cat proves that he can still carry the offense. 32 points with 4 assists, 11 rebounds, 2 steals and block. They're clicking. They have a lot of talent on this team. Naz Reid can come off the bench and do a bunch of damage. Right? Kyle Anderson is a quality NBA player. They got a lot of talent on this team. So let's just see how far they can go in the playoffs. Because they're most likely going to play a veteran team in the first round. Who knows? Lakers, Warriors. If they run into one of those teams, how well they do. Could be a good test. The next game, disappointing loss for the Milwaukee Bucks. And of course, Caruso hit a 3 to tie and send the game to overtime. Caruso has been, I guess, the only bright spot on this team because Zach and DeRozan haven't been playing well. All right, Malik Beasley. This guy, he didn't play this well in the beginning of the season, but now this stretch, right? His minutes is there. He put together a few nice games. So, I think at this point we got to look at him because the points and 3 is really good. Let's roster him and see how things go. Damian Lillard, 18 points and 7 turnovers. He's could be better, right? For a guy that's getting drafted in the late first and early second, we expect better things out of him. But consider he played 42 minutes, took just 16 shots. 13 assists is nice, 2 steals and a block. Can't complain too much, but I'm still waiting for the game where he goes for 50. That might be hard with Giannis around, but who knows, right? If he gets hot. But of course, also the defense would make adjustment. So he probably just, get rid of the ball and let Giannis do his thing. Just get some easy points. So we'll see how Damian Lillard plays. Early in the season, usually a lot of the times he started off slow. Brook Lopez, no blocks, 20 points and 6 threes is good enough, and Giannis put up a great line. 14 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 blocks. I feel like this year Giannis's defensive stats went up a lot. Last year he was getting like 1.2, 1.3 steals and blocks. This year, after this game, his numbers gotta be better. He's averaging 1.3 steals and 1.4 blocks. Okay, because with Dame around, right, he could put more effort into playing defense, which could actually help his fantasy. He's still averaging a 30 point a game, but he's getting a lot of easy points. Chris Middleton, 2 steals, 27 minutes. That's also encouraging. I guess the game went to overtime, so he got a few extra minutes. So no overtime, probably just played 22. Hard to hold on to a guy like that. Caruso, the hero, but he only played 29 minutes, had 7 turnovers. He's a must roster. Kobe White is a must roster. Just in case Zach LaVine gets traded. He's not going to be like a top 40 or 30 player just because he doesn't get any defensive stats. But 7 assists, 23 points, and 4 threes is good enough. Added 1 steal and a block. Look at that. They played Ayo Dosunmu 39 minutes, and he put up a great line. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, all the veteran guys were out. So if they continue to be out, he could be a streaming option. Same thing with Patrick Williams. If DeRozan and LaVine both get traded, depending on who they get back, right? Patrick Williams could be fantasy relevant, getting 30 minutes a night. Vucevic, 29 points, yeah. With everybody out, he also had a great game. Wow. But it doesn't really mean anything for the Bulls. Bigger picture-wise, I don't think they're going anywhere this year. All right, the last game of the night, the Warriors beat the Clippers. All right, great win for the Warriors. They're struggling pretty hard, 10th seed, 9 and 10, but they can make a push to be the 4th or 5th seed by the end of the season. Kawhi Leonard, 23 points. Kawhi has been bad this year. We understand that he's got a lot of injuries, but for a guy that's getting drafted, well, a bad year for Kawhi is still 18th ranked player. So I take that back. He's still averaging 1.6 steals, which is very elite. His efficiency dropped off. Still good, like 47% from field and 83. But both could go a little bit better. But you know what? I take that back. He's underwhelming. He's like losing 2 or 3 points a game, and he's losing a few assists now that because Harden is here. But he's not turning the ball over at all. 1.4 turnovers. So that might actually be better, right? You trade 2 turnovers, and you get like one or two assists less. So his overall value maybe not so bad. Paul George had 10 assists. Great game here. Paul George, pretty identical numbers from the years in the past. Like 3.2 threes is good, 23 points is good, 1.7 steals with 4 points. Like his assist dipped a little bit because now that Harden and Russell Westbrook is here. Harden had 7 assists, 18 points with 5 threes. His efficiency on this so far is great. He hit a lot of threes. He's not going to be the James Harden he was last season in terms of counting numbers, but overall numbers, he could be a 3rd or 4th round player rest of the way, right? And then if Kawhi and Paul George, they ever sit out, Harden could have a good one. And Russell Westbrook had 26 minutes, had 11 rebounds and 6 assists, also doing his thing. But just everybody healthy, he's not getting 30 minutes. But if he can keep this up, he's really useful in fantasy. Just because the rebound and the assist, you can provide both. There aren't that many guys in the league can do that. So if you're looking for those, he's a great guy to have. We look at the Warriors. Clay finally, 44% is not exactly amazing, but 22 points is okay, and Curry dropped 26 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Both guys didn't play particularly well, but some of the other guys, Draymond shot the ball okay, but again, Draymond needs to get more defensive stats for him to be useful in fantasy. Just the assist alone is not going to cut it. He's making some threes this year, okay. Moody started because Wiggins was out. -9. Shot the ball okay. Brandy Podziemski played 31 minutes. I think this is the guy that if Curry is out, if Clay is out, he could come in and play 30 minutes. Right? This game, even both guys he played 30. So he's a streaming option. Same thing with Dario Saric, who's been playing pretty well. So a couple guys, Jonathan Kuminga with Wiggins out, he only got 23. So the Kuminga experiment, they just don't like him playing huge minutes. I'm not sure why. Is it because the defense? He's so athletic. I feel like they could use him really well. right? He could be just another Wiggins on this team. You know, catch and shoot some easy open looks and playing defense, but he doesn't have trust yet. That's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.